Imagine this, darling. You're 55 years old. You wake up on a Tuesday morning, not to an alarm, but naturally. You stretch, grab your phone, and check your brokerage account. There it is, $5,247 deposited in nil. Not your paycheck, not a bonus, your dividends, your money made while you were sleeping. You didn't lift a finger. You didn't send an invoice. You didn't negotiate with your boss. Your portfolio just paid you. And here's the thing that makes your heart race a little, that $5,247. That's just this month. Next month it'll happen again, and the month after that, and the month after that, for the rest of your life. Now, let me ask you something. What would that kind of financial freedom feel like? What would you do differently if you knew money was flowing into your account every single month, whether you worked or not? Here's what most women don't realize: that Tuesday morning, that financial freedom, it doesn't require a six-figure salary. It doesn't require an inheritance. It doesn't require getting lucky with crypto or starting a viral business. It requires $25 a week and 30 years. I know what you're thinking, Betty. $25 a week? That's gonna make me financially free? That barely covers my oat milk latte habit. Stay with me, darling. Because what I'm about to show you is the most elegant, most accessible, most criminally under-discussed wealth-building strategy available to everyday women. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly how to turn your weekly coffee money into a portfolio that generates more income than most people's full-time jobs. This is the $25,000 moment that transforms your money mindset, and I'm about to walk you through it step by step with real numbers, real math, and real talk. Let's get into it. The strategy drip investing, or the Hermes scarf that pays you. Okay, so here's what we're building: a dividend growth portfolio using a strategy called DIRIP. That stands for Dividend Reinvestment Plan, but I want you to think of it differently. Think of DRIP as the ultimate investment piece in your financial wardrobe. You know that Hermes scarf you've been eyeing? The one that costs $400 but you know will never go out of style? Imagine if every time you wore that scarf, it paid you $10, and then you used that $10 to buy a little more of the scarf, and then that bigger piece paid you $12, and you reinvested that, and it just kept growing and growing and paying you more and more. That's drip investing, darling. You're buying shares of dividend-paying stocks, companies that literally pay you just for owning them. And instead of taking that cash, you automatically reinvest it to buy more shares, which pay you more dividends. It's compound interest in its most beautiful, most powerful form. And here's why this strategy is perfect for you. Specifically, one, you don't need a lot of money to start. We're talking $25 a week. That's $100 a month. That's one dinner out. That's 3 fancy lattes. That's less than most women spend on skincare. This isn't sacrifice, this is strategy. 2, it's automatic once you set it up. It runs on autopilot. You're not day trading. You're not watching charts. You're not stressing about timing the market. You invest the same amount every week, no matter what the market's doing. That's called dollar cost averaging, and it's like shopping a designer sample sale. When prices drop, you get more shares when the market dips and fewer when it's high. Over time, it averages out beautiful. 3, it's boring. And boring is good, darling. Boring is how wealth gets built. Boring is consistent. Boring doesn't require you to be a financial genius or spend your weekends analyzing stocks. Boring just works. So let me show you exactly how this works, with real numbers, real timelines, and real results. To set up your $25 weekly investment, you've got $25 to invest each week. That's realistic, that's honest, that's something most women can commit to without feeling punished or deprived. $25 a week times 52 weeks equals $1,300 a year. Now, you're going to invest that $1,300 annually into a diversified portfolio of dividend-paying stocks. Not speculative tech stocks, not meme coins, not whatever your cousin's boyfriend is hyping on Reddit. We're talking blue-chip dividend aristocrats, companies that have paid and increased their dividends for 25 plus years straight. Think of these as the Chanel of stocks: established, prestigious, timeless. Companies like Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, realty income businesses that have been around for decades and will be around for decades more. These companies pay you dividends, usually quarterly, just for owning their stock. The average dividend yield on a solid dividend portfolio is around 3 to 4% annually. Some are higher, some are lower, but let's use 3.5% as our baseline: conservative, achievable, realistic. Here's what happens next year when the foundation, you invest $25 every single week, week after week, like clockwork. By the end of year one, you've contributed $1,300. Your portfolio, assuming a 35% dividend yield and 8% average annual return, which is historically conservative for a diversified stock portfolio, is now worth approximately $1,404. You've made $104, not life-changing yet, but here's what matters. You've built the foundation, you've started the engine, you've bought your first investment pieces, and those shares, they're paying you dividends. Small dividends, yes, maybe $45 in year one, but instead of cashing those out, you reinvest them automatically. That $45 buys more shares, and those shares start paying dividends too. Do you see what's happening? You're not just saving, you're building a machine that pays you.
Year 5. The momentum builds fast forward to year 5. You've been investing $25 a week every week for 5 years. You've contributed a total of $6,500. Your portfolio is now worth approximately $8,200. You've gained $1,700 from growth and reinvested dividends. That's a 26% return on your contributions, not from luck, not from timing the market, just from showing up every single week and letting compound interest do its thing.
And here's where it gets interesting, darling. Your dividends are now around $287 annually. That's $287 your money is making for you without you doing anything. And because you're reinvesting those dividends, they're buying more shares, which will pay more dividends next year. This is compound interest. This is the magic. Year 10, the transformation. Year 10, you've now invested $13,000 total. That's $25 a week for a decade. Your portfolio is worth approximately $19,500. You've gained $6,500 from growth and dividends. Your money has grown by 50% beyond what you put in. Your annual dividends are now around $682. That's $682 a year. Your portfolio is generating passively, automatically, while you're working, sleeping, living your life. And because you're still reinvesting those dividends, they're compounding every quarter. Those dividends buy more shares. Those shares pay more dividends. Those dividends buy more shares. It's a snowball rolling downhill, getting bigger and faster with every rotation. Think about that number, $682 a year. That's a weekend getaway. That's a designer handbag. That's a car payment, and you didn't have to work for it. Your portfolio did. Year 20, the acceleration, year 20. You've contributed $26,000 over 2 decades. That's $25 a week every week for 20 years. Your portfolio is now worth approximately $63,000. You've gained $37,000 from growth and reinvested dividends. Your money has nearly tripled. Your annual dividends are now around $2,205.
Let me say that again, $2,205 a year. That's $183 a month. That's real money, darling. That's a car payment and insurance. That's a chunk of your rent. That's a vacation fund. And it's all passive income.
But here's what I need you to understand. You're not touching this money yet. You're still reinvesting. Because the real magic, the truly transformative, life-changing magic happens in the next decade.
Year 30, the $25,000 moment. Year 30. You're now 30 years into this strategy. You've invested $25 every single week for 3 decades. Your total contribution's $39,000. Your portfolio is now worth approximately $130,000. You've gained $91,000 from growth and dividends. Your money has more than tripled your contribution. And here's the number that changes everything. Your annual dividends are now $4,550. That's $379 a month. Every single month for the rest of your life. But wait, because here's where we arrive at the truly transformative number. Let's say at year 30 you decide to stop contributing. You've been investing $25 a week for 30 years and now you're done. You're not adding any more money. You're just letting your portfolio sit and grow. What happens over the next 10 years? Your $130,000 portfolio, continuing to grow at 8% annually with dividends reinvested, becomes approximately $280,000 by year 40. Your annual dividends, $9,800. That's $816 a month, darling. Every month without you contributing another dollar. And if you let it ride for another 10 years, By year 50, your portfolio is worth approximately $605,000. Your annual dividends are $21,175. That's $1,764 a month. That's more than many people's rent. That's a full-time income for some. And you're not working for it. You're not trading your time for it. Your money is working for you. But let me show you the absolute peak scenario, the one that makes my heart race every time I run the numbers. The ultimate scenario, $25 a week for 40 years. Let's say you start this strategy at 25 years old. You invest $25 a week every week until you're 65. Your total contributions over 40 years, $52,000. Your portfolio at age 65, approximately $350,000. Your annual dividends at retirement, $12,250. That's $1,020 a month in passive income for life. But here's the kicker, darling. If you let that portfolio continue to grow and reinvest dividends for just 5 more years, until you're 70, your portfolio grows to approximately $515,000. Your annual dividends, $18,025. That's $1,502 a month. And if you're strategic about it, if you shift from growth-focused dividend stocks to high-tower yield dividend stocks in retirement, think REITs, utilities, high-yield ETFs with 57% yields, you could be generating $25,000 to $35,000 annually in dividend income from a portfolio you built with $25 a week. Let me be absolutely clear about what this means. You invested $52,000 over 40 years. Your portfolio is now worth over $500,000, and it's generating enough passive income to cover a significant portion or even all of your living expenses. That's not luck. That's not inheritance. That's not winning the lottery. That's $25 a week. That's discipline. That's compound interest. That's architecture, darling. The fashion metaphor, your financial capsule wardrobe. Let me put this in terms that make it crystal clear. Building a dividend portfolio is like curating a capsule wardrobe. You're not buying every trendy piece that hits the runway. You're not chasing fast fashion that falls apart in a season. You're investing in timeless, high-quality pieces that will serve you for decades. Your blue-chip dividend aristocrats, those are your Chanel jackets, classic, reliable. They never go out of style, and they hold their value. Your high-yield dividend stocks, those are your statement pieces, your bold Valentino dress or your Bottega bag. They're exciting, they get attention, but you need to be strategic about when and how you wear them. Your dividend reinvestment, that's like every piece in your wardrobe magically generating a matching accessory every season. Your blazer creates a scarf. Your scarf creates a belt. Your belt creates a bag. And suddenly your wardrobe is twice the size and you didn't spend an extra dollar. That's the power of drip, darling. You're not just buying assets, you're building a system that replicates itself. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can hear the questions forming in your mind, so let me address them head on, because I need you to feel confident about this strategy. What if the market crashes? Here's the beautiful thing about dollar cost averaging. Market crashes are actually your friend. When the market drops, your $25 buys more shares. You're essentially shopping a clearance sale. And when the market recovers, which it historically always does, those shares you bought on sale are now worth significantly more. The 2008 financial crisis, if you were investing through it, you bought shares at rock bottom prices. Those shares have since multiplied in value. The COVID crash in 2020, same thing, investors who stayed consistent and kept buying made a fortune. Market crashes don't destroy the strategy, they supercharge it. What if I need the money for an emergency? Valid concern. That's why you need an emergency fund first. Before you start investing, you should have 36 months of expenses saved in a high-yield savings account. That's your safety net. But here's the thing, once you start building your dividend portfolio, it becomes a secondary safety net. If you absolutely need to, you can sell shares. But ideally, you never touch it. You let it grow, you let it compound, you let it work for you.
What about taxes? Qualified dividends are taxed at a lower rate than ordinary income, 15% for most people, 0% if you're in a lower tax bracket, and if you're investing through a Roth IRA a year, your dividends grow completely tax-free. You pay taxes on the contributions now, but everything after that, growth, dividends, withdrawals, and retirement is tax-free.
That's powerful, darling. That means your $500,000 portfolio in retirement, if it's in a Roth IRA EO8, you can withdraw from it tax-free. Every dollar is yours. Isn't $25 a week too small to matter? This is the question that breaks my heart, because it's the belief that keeps so many women from building wealth.
$25 a week feels small. It feels insignificant. It feels like it won't make a difference. But over 30 years, that $25 a week becomes $130,000. Over 40 years, it becomes $350,000. That's not small, darling. That's life-changing.
The problem is, we live in a culture that worships big, flashy wins. We see people making millions overnight with crypto or startups, and we think that's the only way to build wealth. But the reality? Most millionaires build their wealth slowly, consistently, boringly. They invested small amounts over long periods of time and let compound interest do the heavy lifting. Your $25 a week is not too small, it's strategic, it's sustainable, it's the foundation of your financial freedom. The strategy breakdown, how to actually do this. Okay, so you're convinced you're ready, you want to start building your dividend portfolio. Let me walk you through exactly how to do it. Step 1. Open a brokerage account. You need a place to buy stocks. I recommend platforms like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, or Vanguard. They're reputable, they offer commission-free trades, and they have automatic investment options. If you want to supercharge this strategy, open a Roth IRA or 08 a year. You can contribute up to $7,000 a year as of 2024, and everything grows tax-free. That $25 a week fits perfectly within that limit. Step 2. Choose your dividend stocks or ETFs. If you're a beginner, I recommend starting with dividend-focused ETFs. These are baskets of dividend-paying stocks, so you get instant diversification. Some solid options: SCHD, Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF focuses on high-quality US dividend stocks. Low expense ratio, consistent performance VYM, Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF, tracks high dividend yielding US stocks. Broad diversification, DGRO, iShares Core Dividend Growth ETF. Focuses on dividend growth companies that consistently increase their dividends. If you want to pick individual stocks, look for dividend aristocrats, companies that have increased their dividends for 25 plus years. Think Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, 3M, Realty Income. Step 3. Set up automatic investments. This is the key, darling. You need to automate this. Set up a recurring investment of $25 every week or $100 every month, whatever works for your budget. Make it automatic so you're not relying on willpower or memory. Automation removes emotion from investing. You're not trying to time the market. You're not second guessing yourself. You're just consistently buying week after week, no matter what. Step 4. Enroll in DRIP. Most brokerages offer automatic dividend reinvestment. Turn it on. This ensures that every dividend you earn automatically buys more shares. You're not manually reinvesting. It's happening in the background, compounding your returns. Step 5. Don't touch it. This is the hardest part. You're going to see your portfolio fluctuate. Some weeks it'll be up, some weeks it'll be down. The market will crash, the news will be scary. Don't touch it. Stay the course, keep investing, trust the process. Wealth is built over decades, not days. The mindset shift from scarcity to abundance. Here's what I need you to understand, darling. This isn't just about money. This is about identity. Most women are conditioned to think small about money. We're taught to save, to be frugal, to make do with less. We're told that wealth is for other people, people who were born into it, people who got lucky, people who are smarter or more connected than us, but that's a lie. Wealth is available to you. Financial freedom is available to you. Passive income is available to you. It doesn't require a six-figure salary. It doesn't require an MBA. It doesn't require connections or luck. It requires a decision, a commitment. a willingness to invest $25 a week and trust the process. This strategy isn't about deprivation. It's not about giving up your lattes or your brunches or your little luxuries. It's about prioritizing your future self. It's about recognizing that the $25 you invest today is worth $100, $500, $1,000 in the future. You're not sacrificing, you're building. And here's the beautiful part. Once you start, once you see your portfolio grow, once you see those dividends rolling in, something shifts. You start to see yourself differently. You start to see yourself as an investor, as someone who builds wealth, as someone who's in control of her financial future. That identity shift, that's the real transformation. That's the $25,000 moment. Let me show you the alternative, because I think it's important to understand what you're giving up. If you don't do this, let's say instead of investing $25 a week, you spend it. Maybe it's coffee, maybe it's impulse purchases, maybe it's just absorbed into your general spending. Over 30 years, you've spent $39,000 and you have nothing to show for it. No portfolio, no passive income, no financial freedom. But if you invest that same $39,000, you have $130,000. You have $4,550 in annual dividend income. You have options, you have security, you have freedom. That's the cost of not investing, darling. It's not just the $39,000 you spent, it's the $91,000 in growth you missed. It's the passive income you could have been generating. It's the financial freedom you could have been building. I'm not saying you should never spend money on things you enjoy. I'm saying you should be intentional. You should prioritize. You should recognize that every dollar you invest today is a dollar working for you tomorrow. Let me tell you about some women who've done this. There's a woman named Grace Groner. You've probably never heard of her. She worked as a secretary for Abbott Laboratories for over 40 years. She never earned a high salary, she lived modestly, but she invested consistently in Abbott stock and reinvested her dividends. When she died in 2010 at age 100, her portfolio was worth $7 million. $7 million from a secretary's salary, from consistent investing and dividend reinvestment. Or consider Ann Schreiber, an IRS auditor who retired in 1944 with $5,000. She invested in dividend-paying stocks and reinvested every dividend. When she died in 1995, her portfolio was worth $22 million. These women didn't have special knowledge. They didn't have insider connections. They didn't get lucky. They invested consistently. They reinvested dividends. They let compound interest work its magic. And you can do the same thing, darling. The call to action, your $25 decision. So here's where we are. You now understand the strategy. You know the numbers. You've seen the potential. The question is, are you ready to start? Because here's the truth. The best time to start investing was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Every week you wait is a week of compound interest. You're missing. Every month you delay is a month. Your money could have been working for you. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to start $25 a week. That's it. That's the decision that changes everything. Open a brokerage account this week, set up automatic investments, choose a dividend ETF, turn on DIR, and let it run. In 10 years, you'll have nearly $20,000 in 20 years. You'll have over $60,000 in 30 years. You'll have over $130,000 in passive income that could change your life. And when you're 55, 65, 75 years old and you're checking your phone and seeing dividends rolling every month, you're gonna remember this moment. You're going to remember the day you decided to invest in yourself, the day you chose your future over your present, the day you became an investor. This is your $25,000 moment, darling. Don't let it pass you by.
The final word, you deserve this.
Let me leave you with this. You deserve financial freedom. You deserve passive income. You deserve to wake up one day and realize that money is no longer a source of stress, but a source of security. You deserve to build wealth, not because you're special or lucky or privileged, but because you're strategic, because you're disciplined, because you made a decision and stuck with it. This isn't fantasy. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. This is math. This is compound interest. This is a proven strategy that has built wealth for millions of people over decades. And it's available to you right now. Today, $25 a week, 30 years, $130,000, and a lifetime of passive income. That's not a dream, darling. That's a plan. So, what are you waiting for? Your future self is counting on you. Don't let her down. Now go build your empire, one $25 investment at a time. I'll see you in the next one, and remember, you're not just living on dividends. You're building the principle that will eventually generate enormous dividend income. Every week, every month, like clockwork, this is how wealth is built. This is how freedom is earned. Welcome to the investor class, darling. You've earned your seat at the table.